Get out the lane, I'm coming through, and if you don't wanna move, I'm coming right through you.
Aspirations when you were younger to be a musician or a rapper, or was it just something that came natural?
You know, everybody dream about whatever, different stuff or whatever, but I mean, you know, you never really think you really gonna do it until you do it.
Were you influenced with guys like NWA? Did they have a big influence on you being a rapper?
Nah, because I'm older than most of them, I think. So I was rapping before they were. So you know, a little bit. I mean, I like some of the stuff Ice Cube did, but I mean, you know, my inspirations came way before that when it came to music. I mean, it was like real stuff like James Brown and, you know, like Curtis Mayfield and you know, all the funk stuff, Confunction and Barcades and Cameo and Zap, Roger and Zap, and it's just, you know, all kind of different stuff.
I think you've done celebrity stuff before, the Fear Factor and the Boot Camp. How did they compare to these programs? No comparison?
Nah, I mean, you know, I thought the other programs were more fun. It wasn't, you know. It's not all that sitting around and all that, so. You know, I just think it was kind of boring in Big Brother. There's not a whole lot to do.
Would you get through the experience again if you were offered it?
You'd have to pay me 3 times as much, though. I mean, you know, I mean, it's cool people everywhere you go, man. You just got to find them. So, you know, for me, it's never been hard. They gravitate to me. You know, I always meet cool people everywhere I go. It's not hard for me to have a good time because I'm pretty easy going. I don't take much, you know.
I understand you got a new single coming out, Changed, and a new album as well. Let you talk a wee bit about that.
The new album is pretty deep. It's got some really deep cuts on there. I use a pretty wide variety of things, but at the same time I kept it kind of to a concept. I don't really do concept records anymore. I just do, you know, some good songs. And, you know, I mean, I know it's just a funny thing. I just listen to what's out now, and you know, it's just not the same. You know, I think I'm trying to stick with using some traditional music, using real instruments, and not being so electronic. But I had to use a few electronic things, of course, to keep up with the times or whatever. So I mean, I'm from the golden age of hip hop, when all the greats came on the scene. You know, so I mean, I figure in pretty good with that. You know, I was able to do really well. Sort of serious competition around me. You know what I'm saying? I had to compete with Tupac and Biggie and Snoop and Busta Rhymes. I mean, I had to compete with a lot of people, and I was able to carve out my niche and carve out, you know, I mean, if I'm not proud of anything I've ever done, I'm pretty proud of that, you know what I mean? And, you know, at the end of the day, I think maybe I'll be held as one of the greats as well, you know.
Do you think commercialism sort of took over the genre a bit and maybe ruined something that was sort of unique?
Well, you know, yeah, a lot of people started sounding like me, started stealing my formula, you know what I mean? But it's okay. You know, I mean, I do what I do, and I do it the way I do it. So they, you know, that I'll never be them. They'll never be me.
Cooking with Coolio. You might give us a wee couple of words on that before you.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to do that. I'm probably gonna do that in the UK as well. I'm gonna have a show specifically for the UK, and then, you know, we'll see. I'm working on it.
Thanks very much.